My only hope today is that you leave here more inspired than when you showed up. Listen, I'm not going to preach at you and try to tell you to believe a certain thing or do a certain thing or act a certain way. That's not my style. My style is I'm going to tell you some stories that have inspired me, that has challenged me. We're going to laugh a little bit. I'm going to tell you some hard stories in my life that I went through that you might be able to relate to. What's going to happen and what typically happens on events like this is when I end up going home today, some of us are going to connect on Facebook, some are going to connect on our website, and I'm going to receive a story from some of you. And here's how the stories typically go. Hey, Michael, you showed up to my school today. And when you started speaking at first, I didn't want to be here. I didn't like you, whatever it is. That's fine. I'm not offended by that. But when you started to speak, it's almost as if you kind of knew what I was going through. And I just want to say thank you. And I'm going to read these stories. And when I read these stories, they're going to inspire me back. What you don't realize is there's some people that walk through this door today into this theater here, and they don't know how they're going to make it through the rest of today. I mean, we're all so good at putting the face on like we're okay, right? But when you go home and you go to bed and nobody else is around and you shut that door when nobody else is around, that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in about you. I didn't show up just to show you that I could be an okay speaker or an okay musician. We'll do some of that later. That's not it for me. But what's it for me is that somehow we can make a connection that you can leave here, like I said, inspired. And my hope is that we can become all-in storytellers. I want you to look at somebody right now and tell them as just as bold as you can. Tell them, you got what it takes. Tell them, you got what it takes. Yeah.